In the Carolina Kitchen today, getting a new take on an old favorite just in time for your holiday parties. We're serving up some delicious pimento cheese.
Welcome into the Carolina Kitchen. Executive Chef Randy Dunn with Roux is back with us. We are glad to have you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And you were making something, but it looks like it's going to be a little different than some of the other versions we've had on the show before.
It is, and I'm sure there's been a lot of versions. There's a lot of versions out there, but this is a pimento cheese we serve in Roux.
All right, so this is a pimento cheese with it looks like a kick to it, maybe.
It's got a little heat to it.
Okay.
So we're going to start with a grated onion, and we want the juice in there. So this is part of the difference, and this is the way I grew up with. This is the way my grandmother used to make it.
Okay. So is this your recipe that you brought to Roux?
It is.
Great.
And then we're going to take white cheddar. So we've got about 2 pounds, and we're going to grate that. And here's where you can mix it up. You can use any cheese you want. You know, I've made this before with smoked Gouda. Kind of tastes like bacon's in it.
Yum.
You can really mix up the cheeses, whatever cheese you like.
And now, is there any advantage to hand shredding it, or can we buy the already shredded stuff?
You can buy already shredded, and generally this is going to taste better.
Okay.
You're not sure, how long the other's been on the shelf when it's grated like that. So we've got about 2 pounds of white cheddar. We've got about 1.5 pounds of sharp cheddar.
Okay.
And then the onions. Together. Now to wet this, we're going to take, this is about 8 ounces of pimentos that have been roasted. It's roasted red pepper. You can buy these in the jar in the grocery store, already done, or you can actually roast the pepper on a stovetop on a burner. You want to get it good and charred, and then take the skin off and then puree it.
Okay.
Okay, and then we've got mayonnaise. And here's another one that some people like this. I'm sure you had some that are very mayonnaise-y, very dressing-like, and some that are very thick. Ours is kind of in between that.
Okay.
Okay, and then we've got freshly cracked black pepper, granulated garlic, and here's the heat, it's a little kick of cayenne. And again,
some cayenne in there.
You can determine how much you want, and then a few dashes of Tabasco.
A little bit of both. And of course, if people don't want it spicy, you can
you can leave those out, absolutely. And then you always, after you mix this up, you definitely want to taste for salt and pepper, because you may want to adjust it depending on the cheese. Some cheeses are really salty and some aren't. And then as this sits, it's actually going to get a little bit thicker. It will kind of soak into the cheese. It'll all blend together. So it may look a little wet in the beginning.
It might be better to actually refrigerate.
Let it refrigerate for about an hour or so. I mean, you definitely can eat it right away if you can't wait.
I don't know if I'd be able to wait. That looks awesome.
And then we serve this with our fresh made potato chips, or you can also just do toast points or crackers, the traditional Southern.
Okay, looks great. Let's get you guys the recipe at home. Go to our website, WLOS.com. Click on the Carolina Kitchen link. That, of course, is the fastest way. Or you can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 110 Technology Drive, Asheville 28803. And check us out on Pinterest. There you can find the pictures and all of our recipes. Thank you so much. That looks awesome, and it's a good version of it. A little bit of onion and some spice. And that's what's cooking in the Carolina Kitchen.